Hey everyone, WW2 here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. I'm just going to start off by apologizing real quick. I screwed up again, lost footage again, because I did not click the record button again. And I really did not want to go through and redo the entire thing. I only did one turn, but it was a long turn. But I will give a brief rundown of what's happened. So, we destroyed all of the, we didn't kill the bigger stack that was over here because it was too big. Our bombers couldn't get it. We killed all the garrisons and a couple of other things that were around there. I had Spitfires that killed some of his yaks. All of the yaks in the area, actually. They sent this out as a counter measure. For some reason, the Germans came off the mountains. I destroyed the stack that was here or here, one of these two, and the tanks that were over here, and the KV-1. We killed the other Russians that were around. These guys have gone up. These guys have gone down. I don't know where they're going. We took Suochao, in no small part due to Lancasters. They took my workers with this guy because I was not paying close enough attention and they just came walking down. So we'll have to handle that problem. These units are just going to hold position till my bombers can help them out. These guys took this city, which good on them. Blackburn should be able to reach here from here, so that's nice. We've taken Kushiro. I just have to properly bomb down Sapporo, which is not going to be easy, because it's got a bunch of, yeah, and it's on hills, so we're definitely not attacking it. It's got 3 Yamatos in it, so that's going to be fun. The German Bismarck did not make a move. We breached the mines. We took Dortmund, and we came through, bombarded a little bit, and fled. The Bismarck didn't show up, because I think it's meeting with a transport somewhere. It's loading troops, because the Germans have a transport. But our fleet is now in here. I'm going to have them start shelling Hamburg. I'm going to try to take it this turn. That's a 3G. That's a 3G. Other than those, they've got like 5 tanks at most. The Soviets went to war with Greece for some reason. That happened. We did take this city, and my fleet is going to move up and start shelling Venice. Bologna's next over here. We just killed some Russians, and they're all heading over to this side instead of coming up evenly now. Not sure why. Our convoy made it and dropped all their units off. This is them. And we got another tech, so now my places are all building Cromwells, which are 2217. They're more expensive than Crusaders, significantly. Yeah, it's like 70 more shield to tank. But we have enough tanks, and we're not losing them at a high enough rate. I might as well go for the best stuff. So I've changed all of those. I don't think there was anything else, really. I did change this to building heavy artillery. And yeah, I think that's about it, as far as any of the big stuff goes. There's plenty of little stuff, but I'm not going to remember it all. Okay, so these guys need to hit this stack. But first thing to do is deal with the existential threat of a Russian army. They seem to be beelining it towards us, and that works in our favor here because now they're stuck on the open desert. I don't know if it counts as them getting the river bonus because of where we're bombing from or not. But I don't think the river applies when you're bombing. I'm not sure though. No, actually, I want to check that real quick. Okay, it does specify the other side of the river. Rivers are one of the weirder things of the game, because technically they're not a type of terrain. Like, they are in the Civilopedia, but there is no river square. A river is like an addition onto a terrain. It's weird. Really? We can't just kill a KV-1? Or anything? Keep keep shooting down enemy yaks. Always, now, and forever. There are Blenheims, right? Yeah. There were more of them in Task Gent that we weren't able to kill because they weren't in the air. They were just in the city. I don't know how one got in the air there. That place was clear. I thought it was, at least. Oh, well, whatever. This is why my Spitfires are over here. He still has a lot of yaks, so we need to destroy them. I actually have a handful of them here. Come on, just please destroy this thing. I don't want them to get away, but I also don't want to waste a bunch of guys on these. Like, we need to kill these German infantry that are in Communist China. I want to get them off the map. Oh, come on. Not even going to give me that. I just want to kill one little KV-1. I feel like I'm not asking that much. This is garbage. You notice how every city is building T-34s now? Oh my goodness, what is going on with our bombing? Use these Lancasters. I've moved... Oh, they can't even reach. Okay, kill this guy. Thanks. This is not the turn of bombing, I gotta be honest. Okay, those guys are fleeing inland. I don't like that. Wow. I don't think this is going to be my turn. Ouch. Okay, right. I think they bombed this city. So that's what I get for not having fighters sitting around. They have not been defending these cities at all. Which works out great for me. Kill that guy. fine. If they really don't want me to kill that guy that badly. Oh, there's a PE2 in there. It's probably new. He has been trying to build more of those. Good thing I got the cathedral in here. The Eastern Orthodox were definitely going to be a problem for us when we took the city. Well, that was a waste. There's no Blenheim here, right? Oh, there is a Blenheim. What do you know? Okay, actually, we were over here using these guys first. Okay, you guys are gonna have to finish off the stack. Oh my goodness. What is with all these one-hit pointers on this thing? I can't have my own units go charging out there. There's a T-34 veteran right there that's newly built, so it can move 2 spaces, which means anything that kills this can't get away. Unless it's an infantry who jumps onto a mountain. That actually could work. It's definitely going to cut into our German killing, which is annoying. I just need to lower his numbers with these stupid 1941s. I need to take out all of his motorized infantry, period. I hate those things. Despite not being as dangerous as his T-34s in any way, they seem way more annoying. Especially this turn. Okay, the British infantry can kill him and jump into a mountain. And then be fine. That's one less that I have to waste. German motorized. More important to kill them than it is to kill these regular infantry. Of course. If I can get a max damage, we can kill this one right now, but I won't. And it will survive. No. As will that one. And then I'll have to go through the Romanians and the Bulgarians and whatever else is under there. Bulgarian. I also forgot those Soviet garrisons have a 3 defense. They have a worse defense than a German army HQ. And that's bad. Somehow this Romanian with a 5 defense managed to evade a bomb from a Lancaster. Not sure how he managed it. The Bulgarians aren't too bad. They're 10-8, I think. Oh, 5-10. Oh, the other ones have an 8 defense, not a 5, right? The Slovakians have, I think, a 6 attack or something like that, and the Hungarians are 7-9, I believe. So, not all of their infantry are that bad, and the Croatian and Baltic ones are both pretty good. But you have to conquer cities to get those ones, weirdly. I can get the Croatian, they're Yugoslavian. I don't understand what's up with the Baltic. They're strange. Okay, those are all 1-hit pointers. I just didn't want them to be too healthy running around there, causing problems for China, who might not deal with them and let them take a city. They should be good now. There's that Marine. Kill that guy. Germans, I think, have a new Marine as well. They're up to 2 now, and I don't think they were for quite a while. Security divisions? I think they are. Oh, those are Slovakian. Okay. Those guys are 7-9. And what are Hungarian? I thought the Hungarians were 7-9 and Slovakians were like 6-10 or something. Hold on. Now I'm curious. 8-10. Okay. That's really good, actually. So the Hungarian, the green ones, those guys are actually dangerous. Excellent. Goodbye, Marine. Okay, let's finish off these minor allies as long as we have the units. Maybe kill that communist infantry. That should be it for the enemies within our territory here. At least on this side. There's still another stack of Germans, but we'll get them next turn. I don't think I have the bombers to do it now. I just need to keep the pressure on Russia. Okay, that was it. They've gone into overdrive mode. Everything they have, they're putting on, Oh, great. Oh, I didn't think they had one. Okay. No, I don't want to stop it. Are they going to make me go through that every time? Oh my goodness. Fine, I guess it really doesn't matter what order we bomb in. I don't think we have enough to take out 3 Yamatos, so I don't have to preserve them, but I was trying to do this in a specific way. Man, this game annoys me sometimes. Just please do something to those stupid ships. They're all just waiting in there. But I don't think the computer will load up a transport till it's ready to depart. So, all of the infantry that he wants to put in there, I think they're just sitting in the city. All like 7 of them. By the way, I don't think we're taking the city this turn. Japan will be able to hold out for a bit longer. Unfortunately, they don't just surrender the moment you take Tokyo like they did in reality. Actually, we didn't even take Tokyo, did we? I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure they surrendered before we got there. Because we were trying not to destroy their cultural sites. Like Kyoto, which was their original capital, and Tokyo, the new capital. Maybe we will take out all the Yamatos this turn, though. Or at least some of them. Yeah, that was an accident. I bet you we're not going to keep the import on this island either. So these cities that are very useful for the enemy will not be useful for us. Now we can see everything. Well, I think we got them all in the red. That's something. That's more than I expected to do. Like one more turn of Lancasters stationed here. That'll do us good. I would also like some more over here. Fighters does Italy have left? I took out a couple of them last turn, and I think I destroyed some of the turn before. 15. Yeah, they have a lot of these things. None of them are good. I don't want to risk checking their numbers either, because I know that there's a bugged Civilopedia entry for a particular Italian fighter. That's probably that one. That the entire game just shuts down if you open it. And unfortunately, also, unlike reality, the Italians have not surrendered the moment we invaded. In reality, I think it was a combination of British and American planes that all landed down here and just came storming up. That was led by Patton. And the Italians surrendered, and I think we made it as far as Rome, I can't remember exactly, and then the Germans invaded, they declared war, invaded, occupied all of northern Italy, and held the line there against us. Brutal stuff. I tell you, those Germans, they just did not give up. The place we really need the fighters is on the German front. If I can establish air supremacy over there, our Spitfires will basically be safe from here on out. Because no one will even be able to hurt them. I mean, the Yaks can damage them, that's it. They really have no chance of destroying them, unless they get really lucky. But those Folkwolfs and Messerschmitts, those things are gnarly. I did a lot of moving around of fighters. I had a bunch of them in one of those in Kirkuk that I was not using because the enemies weren't there anymore, and the fighters are all, or the bombers that the Russians had are all destroyed, except for a couple new ones. So I took out most of the fighters and flew them here with the intention of bringing them north. Basically what we learned is Hamburg there is not very heavily defended as far as fighters go. They had like 3 fighters in there, not 1 Focke-Wulf. And we destroyed what was there with our fleet. Okay, you guys are all going to wait. You guys draw out and kill yaks. Aha, we do have those things in there. I can go ahead and use one for this. Motorized rifles. So they do have some motorized units down here. I wasn't sure, but I figured. We destroyed, I think, all the fighters in Zaragoza last turn. Figure I might as well just carry it on. Keep destroying whatever's there. We destroyed all the ones in the air. The computer has this habit of keeping them in the city, but not putting them in the air until they're needed. Not a bad call if you're playing against the computer. There are going to be Focke-Wulfs guarding it? Oh yeah, there are. Just the one. Which I think means it's also the only one guarding this guy. Yeah, so we can get both of them. Taking out those mines was not easy. I had to use a lot of Lancasters. I chose because I couldn't really press the attack, given where the enemies were located. I chose to use all my remaining bombers after I destroyed whatever I could to target the mines that we had already hurt. And it took a lot of them, but eventually they did destroy it. Lancasters did. Allowed our guys to break through. I think it was a good call. The German fleet, or not German fleet, German coastal cities are very important to them. And our fleet can make their acquisition way easier. Right. So they cannot reach from there, which means we can't take Hamburg this turn, more likely than not. Let me go ahead. Do I have a I have a Blenheim over here somewhere. There. Okay, that's a Focke-Wulf. Go ahead, wake up these Lancasters. Could have used these things against some of those panzers. I always forget I have them. I need to remember next turn. Because I intend to keep using these workers as bait, drawing out and destroying panzers whenever he builds them. This is risky to bomb because of that 88. I don't know, he's got like a dozen of those things, and I've only seen 1 or 2. I have no idea where they are. Maybe they're all stationed in Berlin. Oh, that was it. Okay. You know what? Wake them all. This should grab just the water units, right? Oh, he's got a sub in there. That's the new Type 7 that gets produced every so often. But no Bismarck is in here, which means if we take the city, we can all just go clamoring inside, and he can't get out anymore. And that also means he won't get his Type 7s every 2 turns, because they're made out of this city. Well done. Prince of Wales is awesome. It was in reality, too. It was their flagship, if I remember right, for a while. I think the Hood was at the start of the war. And the Hood got taken out. Oh, nice job. Oh, these are security divisions. Okay, easy prey, in comparison at least. Yeah, hurting that one's gonna be tougher. Almost considered not doing it, hoping one of my Lancasters could. This fleet really did get huge, didn't it? That all of them? All of my bombardables? Nope. Not yet. Okay. I'm just gonna fortify them then, because the game really wants me to move them for some reason. I'm not done moving these guys. I don't know why it is insisting on doing this out of order. But I see no reason to put myself through unnecessary agony as long as I have guys who can bombard. Especially given my lack of spare Lancasters in the area, because I just had to move them all. Which also probably was pretty pointless, because I could have just... I'm going to take this city anyway, and this is the one I was moving them to be able to hit. Okay, it looks like all we got left are the heavy cruiser C2s. There we go. Take that out at least. Please. That thing is a nightmare. Okay, our attacking units can handle the rest. That might have been lethal. Oh yeah, it was lethal. I didn't realize how many Lancasters I had at Cologne already. Oh, I think I actually moved some extras at the end of last turn that I had in there from the big stack. Okay, I think that was all of them. Okay, so this city is vulnerable to attack. everyone pile in. Now I just have to make sure they don't take this city, because if they do, this would be the biggest loss in the entire game. This is every major warship that we have. I have one heavy cruiser that's not here and a couple of battleships in the Atlantic. And I have heavy cruisers down there too. I have one heavy cruiser over in Asia, which used to be 3 heavy cruisers and 2 pretty powerful light cruisers. Thanks to the Japanese, all I have left is the one, the Canberra. Okay. Now, I think, because I was talking about this at the end of last episode, we're going to target these guys right here. I think we're going to go for Leipzig first. It's an easier take. Rostock isn't too bad either. And they still have a couple Spitfires in the air. Just can't target anything I want them to, can they? That locks them out of the North Sea, unless they want to go around here, which for all I know, Russia's blocked this off. The computer is generally quite a bully about that sort of water. Okay, these guys are just immediately going in here. Crusaders. You know what? Yeah, let's just pour all of them into Hamburg real quick. That way we have a solid defensive line here. Something very satisfying about fortifying infantry. Oh yeah, I dispersed all the German workers from Lille out right here. Because why not? Go over there and make France a better place. I also changed this to building Cromwells, because of how expensive they are. Cool. Okay, they still produce 1941s there, even though I have a better unit. I have some units around there that can finish off that one German infantry as well. And... right, I want to send the Matilda through. It won't matter anyway. I might as well just use him. Yeah, at least go up there. Alright, so this city is as improved as it can be. Cool. I think this one, it only has 2 squares left. And they can only have roads put on them. Oh, right, no, I keep doing that. That square is unworkable. Yeah, that's nothing but jungle and forest. I don't think there's really a reason at the moment to go do anything with that. I might move my units up near Bologna, or... is that even how it's actually pronounced? Okay, before I do anything else here... let's see... oh my goodness. Soviet garrison. Terrible unit. Excellent. Ours now. Bam. Okay. Now we have a road. Let's send him over here. They can work on that. These two are going to stay in here. I might have an actual job for them to do in a little bit. Because there are some big time, way out in the middle of nowhere kind of places up there. You guys can start throwing roads on sheep. doing that weird backwards shoot. Alright, now good luck dislodging us from that city. Oh yeah, we also unlocked the ability to build the hidden and forbidden palaces, which happen when you reach a certain city limit. Which I'm honestly surprised it took us this long. I don't actually know what they do in this game, but I'm assuming it's pretty similar to what they do in regular Civ, which is lower corruption around them. And because of that, I've set one to be built down here and one up in Asia somewhere, I think. Pretty sure I set it to be built, actually. No, I didn't. I probably should. You do it. Yeah, sure, do it fast. Okay, yeah, British Commando can stay here. Valentine, that was injured, can go here. Everyone else can fortify, until we can damage the city enough to take it. I'm not going to bother attacking those guys. Not while they're on a hill. I think you should be relatively safe. I am going to move a sub in closer. I want to keep an eye on any Russian movements around Crete, because they may send a transport out to take it. I know the Greek mainland, the main city Athens, is definitely going to be taken immediately, because the Russians are right there, and only a couple Russian units can walk in and take the whole thing. You want to know something shocking that I didn't know until pretty recently, because there's a lot of things that go on in World War II? In reality, Italy went to war with Greece and lost, like, during World War II. We're talking Greece here. Yeah, that tiny little place that hasn't had power since the Roman Empire, since before the Roman Empire, somehow defeated a major world power at the time. The Italians were not good at fighting. There was a time when they were. They haven't been good at fighting since the Roman Empire either, though. And then the Germans walked in and they took it, because Greece couldn't do a thing against them. Probably one more turn and my units will be on top of those cities. Was Yugoslavian? Yeah. Alright. You can attack if you want to. I want to take that one next turn. That's my hope. My goal. It depends on what he does with his units, though. So the Germans just have these left. So a couple German infantry, a couple Hungarians. So that's their stronger units. I've taken out all of the others. There's still a communist infantry here and a couple Russians, but basically, now I can focus my planes over here for the most part. We'll kill them. If they retreat into the mountains, then it may take an entire turn of all of my bombers to get them. And now we have Hamburg, which is huge. Okay, this city's no longer in direct danger. At least I don't believe it is. No, it's not. So that may change. Okay, it should be pretty safe now. Force the Germans into uncomfortable positions here. Give them an extra target in case they decide to attack us. Okay, I want to move this guy. I like giving them something to put their attention on, but I'd rather it not be in a forest, because if they come for him there, they can get him in one turn, and then I gotta kill a stupid tank in a forest. I would also prefer to avoid leaving them within 3 squares of a city, although that's not super practical down here. Which means maybe I should move them further up. That one's not within 3 squares of a city, is it? No, it's not. So that spot's perfect. Maybe I just have to use some of these guys for actual work. Okay, we're not worried about the Russians. They're real limited down here. Down to 11 of those stupid Freckos. I hate those things. "91 T-34s. Yeah, he is pumping those out as fast as he possibly can. Still has 45 motorized infantry, so he's building those too. Down to 59 Yaks. We're really cutting into those numbers. He doesn't seem to be building KV-1s. Glad he's wasting some production on heavy artillery, because he doesn't use it. Okay, we're doing pretty good on that front. Germany still just has the one Bismarck, and they missed their window of opportunity to attack my army, or my navy with it. So they've built 5 more Volk-Wolfs since last turn, because I destroyed one. And they had 20. And they have a new SS infantry. He's gonna probably attack someone. Run out of Messerschmitts still, and they can't keep up with Messerschmitt production. Which is... They can't keep up with my Spitfires, using their Messerschmitt production. I think that's a new U-boat Type 9. Almost certainly. 2 Panzer 3Gs. And was it 2 or 3 3Hs? Yeah, he's done on the Panzer front. Unless he does what Russia does, and abandons everything in favor of building more. Alright, should be enough to absorb bombers, and that way we can see any subs that may try to make it through, just in case. I figure if they come around, they will likely take a path here that gets them close enough to either London or Hamburg for us to see them coming. But if not, now I know. If I could take these cities here, then I think Brest would be safe, and I wouldn't need to guard it at all. I could probably also move my flak. Oh right, these guys. So I intended to put them into Hamburg. Hamburg's got plenty of Spitfires now. All of you guys go charging into here. Because we're going to have to deal with the bomber, or the fighter cover, of 3 cities here. Yeah, just the 3. We're focusing only on Leipzig this turn. That's it. And the reason for that is because bombing either Berlin or Dresden draws in the attention of these 2. Which is even more annoying. And I expect all of these cities are going to be very heavily defended. I think... Yeah, Dresden's in 3 spaces of Breslau, so they will defend it with that. Not too worried about Danzig. It's a minor city. Generally doesn't put much in there. Nothing ever becomes of that city. Königsberg is a huge one, but that's all the way over there, so we're not taking that for a while. I might... Yeah, I think I'll send my fleet out and we'll bombard Rostock first. Because they can bombard and retreat. If that's where the Bismarck is, maybe we can destroy it too. I don't care too much about that. If he's willing to throw units on a transport and send them out, it's less I have to deal with. But I can at least deal with the fighters that'll come out of there. And I might be able to use my artillery. We'll see what he does, but I might use the artillery to weaken this guy so we can kill him. I can do the same thing down here. And here. And since we've pretty much got the channel locked down, you guys are pulling back as well. They're going to load onto another transport and come over to help. What do I have? Is this on hills? It is. Yeah, no. I might have attacked it if it weren't on hills, but it is, so I'm not going to. We've got a rite of passage with Greece. So that shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to try to get those to Nicosia. Where did my other... Oh, there they are. One of you stay here, just in case a sub gets by. I want to know about it. It'd probably be smart to send my fleet over here to help deal with the Russians. But the last thing I want to do is give them a real target to hit. Because then I'd have to deal with all of their ships coming out of there, and I just don't have the manpower to fight with them about that right now. I think this is Persia? Yeah. Now we're going to crunch out all of his yaks. He's going to have none of them by the time we're done. He's building a copious amount of T-34s, but we can deal with those. If they're all that he's got, we can deal with those. Because then, I can do whatever I want with my units. I'll have planes that can deal with his guys. In basically endless numbers. And now we've got a road connecting Bulgan, which is super convenient. Always a resistor. The rest of the people are happy, why can't you be? I'm gonna have Cologne shift its focus real quick. Do that. I need those happy faces, because right now I can't do anything with this city. Which I don't really need to do, but you can really... This could be something very special, very fast, if I can get these people happier. Right now they're very angry about Germany, but that many luxuries, it changes some people. Okay, do I want to move any more? How many Matildas do I have over here? Oh yeah, that's way too many. Hamburg could use some reinforcement. I want to be ready in case he attacks us with all of his panzers, and every one of them could kill a Matilda. I want enough defensive units that there would still be a Matilda left standing behind them all. I also want to clear out these resistors in one turn. Because then the city becomes truly unassailable. Okay, and while we're not going to attack Italy this turn, I'm gonna go ahead and move everyone onto this mountain, or this hill. I could have taken them in one turn. And normally I would just wait until all of my guys were ready, but I've got artillery. I might as well get them in position and use them. Okay, we're not advancing on anyone, really. Took a city from him, so that's nice. His units have retreated. We're moving up. Okay, and I think once our units are done down here, taking this Japanese city, I'll load up those transports again, and they'll swing around and drop off right here. And then we can take this one, which is another big one. Of course, this should, within another turn or two, drop off here. We could start taking these cities. These guys could take this and maybe jump out towards that one. Although, There's not a hill near... Well, there's that hill. Okay, anyone who gets over here will be fine. They just need to get over there. And then after we take this, these guys will probably head north and take that. I can leave this for these guys after someone takes this. Because it'll be a long time taking any of these cities. Progress in Siberia is very slow. And this main road takes priority. But if I can keep funneling troops up here, I can just keep on having small branches of units that break off and go out and start taking cities. We're not panzers, which could... A panzer can solo one of these cities, usually because of how strong they are, but one of these cities. Because these don't have any hills or anything. That one does. Most of these are just out in the tundra. I'm not sure. We'll see. I would like to get sightlines over here so I can know if the Germans have a way out or if the Russians have just put something right here. More likely they'd put it here. Or here, or here, or something. I think that spot. No, they can still get through. This is a good choke point. But the computer... I think the Germans actually have something right there. I think they have a mine that's right along here, so nothing can get by but them. And the Russians can't get out of here, but they might still try to block off this. Probably not, though. But we can't be sure. The only remaining German ships, aside from what they've built, which frankly, they could have built them down here. No, they can't. This doesn't have any connection. So no, we're good on that front. Alright, well, I don't need to worry about all that. I think that's everything I can do. So we'll just jump on over to next turn, I think. I'm not forgetting anything, right? No, Greece will probably survive. It'll only be Crete. Because even as bad as their units are, they have a radar tower, they're fortified, and you're going to have to attack them with Russian infantry, so, you know, good frickin' luck. Yeah, they're going to Persia, or to Spain, to fight them there. Are those Norwegian? What's with these minor countries just throwing infantry out in the middle of nowhere? The Arabians and the Turks did that too, didn't they? I don't know if the Arabians did, but I know the Turks did. I think the Taiwanese did too. Or tried to. Maybe it's because they're minor countries. No. I could understand it if they didn't have connection with other countries, so they were trying to go establish them. So the Swiss, who did that, maybe? I can get that. I think the Greeks might not have connections with everyone right off the bat, but I'm not sure. But the Norwegians definitely do. As do the Turks. The Thai don't, so them it would make sense, but I don't know, that's really strange. That's in Berlin. Hi, guys. Whoa! Oh, man, that's tempting. I want to kill it before it gets in a city. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. They're throwing their units out. That's genius. They're not even going to try to counterattack down here. No, they're all just taking off. I would, too. Knowing that those Lancasters are just going to destroy whatever gets close, it would change how you approach the whole thing. Interesting. Wow. I have never seen someone use one of those. Yeah, they destroyed a marketplace, so everyone's less happy in here now. Yeah, build a harbor. Cool, cool. Don't know how that helps us, but maybe it does a little bit, kind of. Bam. Okay, that should keep the people here much happier, right? Well, that's a handful more happiness. Yeah, that's good. I'll take it. Is that a police station? Yeah, build that. Not a typhoon. I think I had this one now building Cromwells. Oh, 4 turns right there. We're making 1,200 gold. I think those things definitely just reduce a bunch of corruption then. Yeah, they must have allowed a bunch of those cities that were giving a lot of money to corruption just completely go away. Oh, what do you know? Build heavy artillery. Actually, you know what it could build? Over in Malta, I could have it building workers. You could just drop off huge bundles of them. They're real handy in a lot of places. Sweet, we're getting Cromwells really fast. 2 turns in Edinburgh as well. It'll probably need a hospital by the time we're done improving the area. Get mass transit over here. We got 19 turns for heavy artillery, completely useless. Somehow, workers take 250? 250 shields? That's not. Wait a minute. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like 30. Yeah, 2 turns, 17 shields. No, there's... Something's wrong with that. That's just wrong. That guy's now full health, but I think the others under him are not. 1 Russian infantry. That's what they sent. What are you gonna do? Look at us funny? Okay, well, let me use my Spitfires this turn to target this and wipe out whatever is in, whatever fighters are guarding it in this area here. And the moment we're done with that, I think we're going to target this city. I want to wipe out the fighters that Italy has. It's built up a handful of them over time. 3G, 3G. Okay, there are 4 3Gs now, so they probably built a new one. There was one more I saw come down north from somewhere. I think it was up here or something. So, they've got more out here. Yeah, those are Norwegian. 7-11. For some reason, they get their own infantry divisions, too. Okay, well, most of the guys out here have fled, so we're just going to keep pushing. I think we're going to take this city next. At least I'll get some guys together and we'll march onto this mountain. I don't have to rush towards that goal right now. My bombers out here are going to kill the remaining guys, target these things, and I might take this one and maybe that one. Well, I can't take them both in one turn, but I can start it. We'll just start taking things. Because why not? If the Russians are going to retreat to use their T-34 somewhere else, then I'm just going to take the cities behind them so they can't keep building them, instead of bracing for wherever they attack. That thing has already built another one. We really need to start taking these. I mean, I'm going to check again. They had, what was it, 92 or something at the end of last turn? How many have they built? 108, yeah, so they're building at least a dozen a turn, probably more on some turns. We just need to take every city they've got that's possibly nearby, just take them all. Only ones I'm not worried about are really Spain, because Spain's not connected to anything. If I could take Leningrad, that'd cut off all these northern cities here, and all of Sweden as well. Which would be handy, unless... No, there's no import in Sweden. And there's not one up there either. Taking Leningrad's going to be a long trek, though. By the time we get there, I don't think it's going to matter that much. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Well, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.